Angel Reese was older, I would have gotten on her about what she just said. Because I would have been like, how naive can you be?
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize.
Just 10 days before the unrivaled league begins, Angel Reese unleashed a bombshell, and to be honest, it's bad news for the WNBA. Angel Reese is a well-known WNBA player. Let's not argue over whether this is a good reason or not, but she recently shocked the WNBA by announcing her wedding in a quick Snapchat clip.
Angel Reese, like Rakia Jackson, it seems like there's really an emphasis for this younger generation.
With its inaugural season beginning on January 17th, the Unmatched League may offer players a lucrative way to remain relevant in off-season too, which is what attracted Angel Reese's attention and caused the WNBA to reconsider how they should keep the players. If you don't stay tuned, you will miss the most important details of this entire Angel saga.
New Year's Eve, Angel Reese posted a video on Instagram where she claimed to be clapping back at the haters. Grow up.
One of the biggest surprises was delivered on New Year's Eve by none other than the controversial queen, Angel Reese.
Check it out for yourself. Is it any wonder why Angel Reese is viewed the way she is? Is it any wonder why Angel Reese is not taken seriously? You know what I think this is? This is a desperate cry for attention.
Reese shared a video that soon went viral on social media. To put it mildly, the ensemble was daring. Some called it that, while others criticized it excessively. Everyone was left wondering whether the pressure had finally destroyed Reese's unwavering confidence when she deleted her Instagram account.
Me and Camilla, this is the most we've ever lost in our life. I only lost 7 games in my last 2 years at LSU. So, it's been hard for me, but adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of, just moving on.
However, when Angel Reese returned to Instagram, she didn't just quietly return. If there's one thing she's demonstrated, it's that she thrives in the face of hardship.
New Year's Eve, Angel Reese posted a video on Instagram where she claimed to be clapping back at the haters. Grow up.
She made it apparent that she was here to stay and that she had a message for her detractors before shocking everyone with a preview of her unmatched basketball uniform. Suddenly, the topic of conversation shifted from her New Year's Eve ensemble to her return and how she sees the moment like only Angel Reese could.
Angel Reese, you can't be the big bad wolf, but then kind of cry like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Nobody mourns when the villain catches an L. And Angel Reese, you have self-proclaimed.
And to be honest, what really sets Rhea apart is her ability to change the course of events. Rather than simply reacting to criticism, she takes charge of it and responds with a straightforward but impactful statement. Hating pays too. That line alone said a lot. I don't think it was brilliant because people already know how audacious and poorly thought out her moves are.
I want you to remember Angel Reese doing what WNBA players do best, whining and complaining, painting themselves as the ultimate victim.
Additionally, as the critics point out, she is aware that the game isn't just played on the court but also in the minds of both fans and detractors. Every comment, share, and contentious discussion regarding her decisions only serves to strengthen her platform, and I think Reese is profiting from it. Instead of focusing on honing her skills, I think she is more likely to concentrate on getting likes and followers.
This is Angel Reese begging to be noticed. But the real question is, why? Why is Angel Reese willing to humiliate herself to be noticed on social media?
Reese has established herself as the focal point of the unrivaled league, which is just days away from its debut. She is more than just a player on the roster. She is the reason people are talking about the league before it has even begun. However, her New Year's Eve post was the complete opposite. Her clapback was the fuel, and her uniform reveal was the real explosion. All of this is part of a bigger story that she is writing, one in which she is not only a star but a trailblazer for women's basketball.
It's a 6-team, 3-on-3 league founded by Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart.
In early 2024, the Unmatched League was revealed, promising to transform WNBA players' off-season basketball into a 3v3 professional league. It provided a new format, a condensed schedule, and a stage for players to display their skills while still being visible. For Angel Reese, this wasn't just an opportunity, it was a chance to solidify her legacy.
Number 5, also in Tier 3, is Rose Basketball Club. The strengths and weaknesses of this team are super similar to the Vinyl Club. The projected starters for this team is Chelsea Gray, Kalia Copper, and Angel Reese.
Reese plays for the Roses, who have heavy hitters like Chelsea Gray and Kalia Copper in their lineup. This basketball dream team, which combines youth experience with undeveloped skill, is set to begin play on January 17, 2025. The league will last 9 weeks and feature a round-robin style before Reese enters the playoffs. This is more than just a tournament. It's a platform to conquer.
There is no one like Caitlin Clark. In the history of the
The absence of Caitlin Clark is among the league's most talked about dynamics. Without Clark in the mix, Reese has effortlessly filled the void left by her well-known competitor Clark's decision to not participate. Fans and commentators alike are already speculating about how this could change the league's undisputed centerpiece, a position that carries both pressure and potential. The story between the two athletes and further raise Reese's profile.
Now, with that news, you guys, Unrivaled also revealed what their average salary will be for players who play in Unrivaled. So Unrivaled confirmed that $222,000 is the average salary, thanks to their investment partner.
By using this platform to maintain her peak form and develop relationships with her WNBA teammates, Rhea is preparing for an incredible comeback to the Chicago Sky later this year. For her, the Unmatched League is about more than just showcasing her abilities.
Angel Reese was older. I would have gotten on her about what she just said. Because I would have been like, how naive can you be?
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all.
Reese's retort cemented her status as a cultural icon, but her subsequent viral moment revealed an entirely another side of her. A humorous Snapchat filter that predicted her wedding year as 2025 threw players and fans into a frenzy.
Yeah, Camille, this is the most we've ever lost in our life. I only lost 7 games in my last 2 years at LSU, so like, it's been hard for me, but adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of like just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
The timing of the Snapchat post was what added to its intrigue. Only a few weeks prior, in an open discussion with rapper Sexy Red on her podcast, Rhea talked candidly about relationships and love. The connection between the Snapchat post and her podcast discussion wasn't lost on her fans. For many, it reaffirmed the idea that Reese is more than just a basketball star. She's a multifaceted person who isn't afraid to share her highs and lows, and everything in between. Reese shared her belief that even in a world full of cynicism, you just have to believe and have hope and faith. She added that her optimism frequently contrasts with the cynicism she encounters.
Standing for myself. I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore, and I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much, I've seen so much, I've been attacked so many times.
Angel Reese is the epitome of unstoppable off the court. She is equally captivating off it. Her dominance on the court is supported by jaw-dropping stats and record-breaking performances, from her 23.3 three-point average and an incredible 28 rebounds in a single game at LSU to setting a WNBA record with 15 straight double-doubles in her rookie season.
The most we've ever lost in our life. I only lost 7 games in my last 2 years at LSU, so like, it's been hard for me, but adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of like just.
Whether she's sparking conversations with her unapologetic demeanor or shattering the internet with a daring social media move with the unrivaled league only days away, Reese thrives at the center of attention. She has intensified the hype to an unprecedented level, and just when it seemed like she had nothing else to prove, she has dropped bombshells that have left the WNBA and her fans in shock.
At some point, if Unrivaled happens to be successful during their first season, the WNBA will have something to worry about. So I'm curious about a lot of things. I want to see how this all plays out, but good on Unrivaled.
This move is about power, not simply money. Fans have swiftly embraced Reese's success, saturating social media with support and conjecture about what this means for her future. Her contract is a statement and a declaration of her value not only as a player but also as a brand, highlighting her exceptional ability to attract crowds, spark conversations, and maintain women's basketball in the spotlight.
New Year's Eve, Angel Reese posted a video on Instagram where she claimed to be clapping back at the haters. Grow up.
However, this contract's effects extend beyond Reese. It is appending the WNBA, where player contracts and salaries have long been a contentious issue. Since younger players look up to Reese, her contract with Unrivaled may create a new precedent that forces the league to reconsider how it pays its stars. This indicates that the game is evolving and that Reese is at the forefront of this change. Some WNBA insiders have praised Reese's negotiation skills, but the responses have been as intense as they have been varied. In any case, it is evident that this is not only a significant move for Ree. Rather, it is a turning point for women's basketball. However, some saw it as a challenge to the league's current structure. Angel Ree isn't merely observing the mayhem as the unmatched league approaches. She's already laying the groundwork for another incredible run with the Chicago Sky. Will all the excitement, the controversy, and the viral moments translate into on-court greatness? Will she elevate her dominant presence and record-breaking numbers to the next level of professional basketball? Or, knowing Reese, will she throw us another curveball that completely changes the game? The story. From her freshman year at Maryland to her groundbreaking performances at LSU, and even in her rookie WNBA season, Ree has already demonstrated that she doesn't follow the conventional playbook. However, she is now entering a new chapter in her career. The Unmatched League is a playground for her to continue demonstrating her versatility, but the WNBA is where the stakes are highest and where her name could become synonymous with greatness. Ree's enthusiasm and unpredictable nature are what really make her so captivating, not only her numbers or her ability to dominate the court. She plays women's basketball with purpose and has the rare ability to create moments that not only draw attention but also change the entire conversation about the sport. She also knows how to captivate an audience with every daring move she makes. It's as if she's challenging us to keep up. We've seen her redefine expectations before, so what's next and how far can she take this momentum? Angel, one thing is obvious. We're all simply going along for the ride, but Reese is here to change the game, not to play it safe. How do you feel about Reese's unwavering enthusiasm and brazen demeanor? Please share your opinions here, since the story is only beginning.